What's up YouTube? Una here to bring you another OPTC video, and today we're going to be doing Blackbeard 40 stamina, who's been out for a while, and what I'm going to show you is not anything that's really anything new or brilliant. All this is I'm just going to show you the super chill, super easy way to bring him down. I'm going to use a double Enel captain. You'll see my Enel has 281. I'd like to bring another Enel with a high RCV, and all I need is just level 1 anti-despair. I've got 7 here, and I need to get to 10 to get level 1. If you have level 1 anti-despair and at least, you know, a 250 to 300 range Enel captain and Enel captain friend, this is going to be a really hard raid boss for you to lose, honestly. You know, just to talk about alternatives real quick, you can use our man here, the 2x attack art and RCV captain. He's a little bit more difficult and probably the worst captain to bring. Besides him, the other most popular ones to bring are probably Jozu, who is the 2x attack and HP captain. However, I would recommend that if you're going to go with the Jozu route, bring a Jozu friend, because under 50%, Blackbeard will start to despair you, and when you are despaired, you obviously lose your health bonus. So instead of bringing Jozu, bring a Jozu friend, and then for yourself, try and bring kind of like an ace. I haven't evolved my ace, but when you evolve this ace, he's a 2.5 attack. You could bring Capone, or best just bring Enel, because that makes it super easy. I was using a Thatch team for a while, but I don't think it, I mean, it's a little bit faster than the team that I'm using, but you did lose occasionally. What you'd run is basically a Thatch Boa Hancock, and you can usually take him out in 2 rounds. The first 2 rounds you'd have to use this. Basically this team, except with, instead of Usopp, you would want Doflamingo. And you just basically have to use Doflamingo the first round and Kaku the second round, and then Thatch with the 2 rounds of the orb boost, and you should be able to take them out. You do rely a little bit on orb luck, which is why I'd say I'm moving away from this team for right now. What we really need is a 10 to 14 range attack booster like Ganfall when he comes. If I add Ganfall to this, where he boosted the 2 captains, that would make this level really easy. But right now, there's just, you know, I probably failed 2 out of 5 times with double Thatch, and maybe 1 out of 5 times if I had a Boa Hancock Thatch, which isn't good. Those odds are horrible. So I did it just because I thought I could start pulling it off, but I'm just not good enough, I guess. I need those other units, and it's just so easy with this double Enel. I mean, just watch this. So I just need 3 to spare, and if I don't have 3 to spare friend, I will grab another unit to bring it to my squad. Is that to spare? That's to spare, right? Yes! Okay. And if I didn't have him, I'd just swap out any unit here, I don't care which one, and I just put in another, like my Usopp, who has 5 anti-lock, 5 anti-despair, and you're good to go. Just get to that 1 anti-lock despair, level 1 anti-despair, and just get to a double Enel with lots of RCV. I'm assuming you put this all on RCV, right, friend? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. So let's get into this. The first level is going to have 3 dudes up front, 2 dudes in the back. Always 1 turn on the front, and then 2 turns in the back. And the dudes in the back hit for they hit really hard. They hit for 8,000 or something like that, somewhere around there. So if you're stalling with a double Enel, it's not a big deal, because they actually are on a 5-turn cooldown. But we're going to do no stalling whatsoever with our team here. And this level, you're just going to plow through the turtles. The lobster is quite tanky, so even with an orb, it's kind of hard to take him out sometime. I can't remember if you do 6 perfects. We're not worried about it, because we'll spend 2 turns on the turtle, big deal. Here, if you wanted to stall, I'd actually leave that penguin alive and just kind of hit him with a weaker unit. My units are all quick, so I can't really stall on him at all. And then for the 4th level, you have the locking units. The sea turtles will lock you for a super long time, and the other guys will lock the units that they're weak to, I believe, for 3 turns, as opposed to the usual 2 turns, so that can catch some people by surprise. Oh man, I didn't kill. Well, we'll take another turn here with this guy. This is definitely not a speed turn team, but you do of course want to go through things as quickly as you can. That guy will also hit for 8,000 and go on a 5-turn cooldown, so lots of units you can stall on with double Enel. And then once you get here, but the point of a double Enel is you don't have to stall. Like, his healing essentially is a stall with how much he heals and how little these units can do damage to you. Woohoo! So what he said there is basically a little hint about what he does. So when he attacks, first thing he does is he says clear all status effects, and that's important. A lot of people don't really pay attention to what that is. Whoops. And what that's doing basically is, let's say you were using Kaku here, who does 2 rounds, has a 2-round special, or even Thatch, who has a 3-round special. For 3 rounds, he gives you increased chance of quick orbs. Well, before Blackbeard attacks, he clears all debuffs, all buffs. I mean, you can't really debuff him with anything. He's immune to everything. But he clears all buffs to your team and then attacks. So if you popped your Thatch, if you popped your Kaku, they're wasted, because before their effects continue any further after that, he just clears them. The other thing that really stinks is, you'll notice on the wiki we have no recommendation for what do you call them? Damage reducers like an Alvida or Khalifa. You'd think a Khalifa would be brilliant here. I probably could have used Kaku on that and Thatch in that last stage, but that's fine. You'd think that Khalifa would be a brilliant choice, right? Pop Enel to bring you down to 10% or lower, and then pop Khalifa, and then you're immune for a round. Well, since he clears all debuffs, your Khalifa's special is just removed, and you don't get to use it. So when you do decide to use a Thatch, which I should have the last round, pop him right away, and then you can do Kaku this round or the next. I'll do it the next because I have 2 green orbs. Boop-a-doo. You know what? Okay, so you see in the lower left, you see how we have the Thatch special? Actually, let's go ahead and show how he clears it. So I'll just smack him a little bit. And what he's going to do is say clear status effects, boom, and you see, look at that right there, that icon disappeared. So no longer will I have a high increased chance of getting a quick orb on these units, and you'll see I didn't get a quick orb. I got an RCB. Oh no, how will I possibly defeat you? I really didn't even need to use Kaku here, he's so weak right now. But that's about it, guys. I mean, you'll see, what was this? This was a 17 turn clear. So, whoops. Sorry guys, I should disable my notifications. But it was a 17 turn clear, which isn't very fast, but like I said, it's super chill. So, usually fast is not super chill, so hey, you win some, you lose some. But that is probably the best way to farm him consistently, which you really should do, because he is only really awesome when you have his special max. Oh yeah, transponder baby! I don't have to go hunting for that last one. I only got 4 today, so I was wondering when I was going to get Mr. 5. Alright guys, let's see what I got. Ooh, Elder. I love it when I get me some Elders. So that, in a nutshell, is really how simple he became after 1 Sockets and 2 Enel. It's probably one of the easiest raid bosses now. I would say, I would like to say Mihawk's easier, but I can't. Because sometimes when you're just like, just pounding through it like you're not even paying attention really, you forget to activate your damage reducer, or you forget to activate your Usopp, and then he attacks for that 10,000 hit and you just die, and you're like, oh, why did I do that? I do like Mihawk because it's a lot faster run. You can get it done in 5 runs with an ideal team. You can get it in 6 or 7 with less ideal, but there's a chance that you could die. I don't know how you could die with a double Enel team in level 1 anti-despair against Blackbeard. It's super hard. So try it out, guys. Nothing new, but I did want to point that out, that is probably the most chill way to beat him. Good luck with your farming. Una out.